So since the pandemic began, everyone's talking about telehealth. Teladoc Health saw record visits in the months that began the pandemic, and it made a lot of headlines when it announced a merger with Livongo Health. So Teladoc is, of course, focusing on the televisits with doctor side of things, whereas Livongo is doing remote patient monitoring, where technology is communicating a patient's biometrics back to their care team. I think it's really made a lot of traction with diabetes. So the deal is worth $18.5 billion, and it's more of a merger than an acquisition. And the new company is aiming to be a one-stop shop for digital healthcare. Cory, do you think these two companies are going to unlock value that was out of reach separately?
I think so, yes, I do. I think this deal will work for investors of both companies. When it comes to Livongo, Livongo is they're developing a niche in diabetes. Right now there are at least more than 20 million Americans living with diabetes, and it is the closer you manage your blood glucose levels, that lowers the cost of healthcare for the plan sponsors that are Livongo's customers. That, in other words, if you are a healthcare plan sponsor, paying Livongo pays for itself. You know it's going to pay for itself. You can see it in the company's sales and marketing expenses compared to their revenue. It looks like the product is just selling itself.
Absolutely. And its retention, its client retention is sky high. Once, and their clients are not patients. Their clients are employers that want to see their workforce staying as healthy as possible. And those clients stick around. And so there's a lot of opportunity for cross-selling, I think, between Teladoc and Livongo. Teladoc's clients certainly benefit from Livongo's services and vice versa.
Exactly. There are still a lot of people that aren't aware that there are, through a Teladoc visit, they'll get tuned into Livongo.
Right. And then the doctor you're actually seeing on your Teladoc telehealth visit could prescribe you to be on the Livongo program. And so it's just this really nice kind of continuous journey of care that they complement each other really nicely. So what do you think of Teladoc as a stock? I think it's shot up, partly because of the pandemic, and then some people were excited about the Livongo deal. Others were not so sure. I think part of that had to do with the fact that Livongo investors thought that stock could actually grow faster, maybe on its own. What do you think of Teladoc as an investment?
That is not. We're going to talk about this a little more with the other IPOs that we'll discuss later today. But the digital health space is nervous. It seemed there are so many competitors that investors are probably right to be nervous about any. Teladoc Health is in a terrific position right now, but you definitely want to keep an eye on the competition. There's a lot of it, and it's growing fast.
Absolutely. It can be hard to find a super strong competitive moat in this business.